whereabouts. In America, you can work hard, pay every bill in cash, and still be invisible. Because here, your trust isn't. No score means no record, and no record means no trust. The landlord, the bank, but here's the truth no one tells you, Prue. Everyone starts from zero. The difference? Some stay there, others build.
Step 1. Open a secured credit card. Think of it as a small promise, a deposit that says, I can be trusted.
You borrow your own money to prove you can handle someone else's. That's not debt, that's discipline.
That first piece of plastic isn't freedom, it's responsibility. Use it wisely. It will remember every choice you make.
Don't chase points. Spend small, pay in full every month. Boring? Maybe. Powerful? Absolutely. On-time payments are everything. They're like daily workouts for your financial muscle. One skip and it weakens. Stay consistent, and you grow. After 3 months of reliability, the system begins to notice. Limits rise. Doors open. Congratulations, you now exist. Not just in America, but in the financial map that runs it.
If you pay rent every month, you are already proving reliability. You are just not getting credit for it yet. Use services like Experian Boost or Rent Track. They tell the system, I pay where I live. I keep my word. That roof over your head? It's not just shelter. It's a signal of trust, waiting to be recognized. 12 rent payments later, you don't just have a home, you have a history. From 620 to 690, from doubt to progress. Credit doesn't reward perfection, it rewards patience. The next step is simple, never use more than 30% of your limit. A maxed out card tells lenders you're desperate. $1,000 limit, don't cross 300. Above that, the system panics, even if you pay it all off later. Pay before your bill closes, not after. The algorithm doesn't see your intentions, it sees your timing. Keep your balance low. Keep your payments regular. It may look boring, but lenders love boring.
Credit isn't just one story fight. It's a portfolio of habits. Add variety. Show range.
A credit card shows how you spend. A car loan shows how you commit. A personal loan shows how you plan. Together, they build trust. Every successful payment is a receipt of your reliability. The more diverse the proof, the stronger your story.
You can't rush it. You can't fake it. You earn it. Debt Fleet. One payment at a time.
Every time you apply for a new card, the system asks Steet, why so many? Too many questions make you look uncertain. One good line of credit is worth more than 5 desperate ones. Choose wisely. Then nurture it.
Building credit isn't about doing more, it's about doing better. Less noise, more signal.
Slowly, you watch your score rise. Each step, a promise kept. You close your laptop. The score reads 750. No applause, no confetti, just peace, the sound of control.
5 steps. One mission. Build trust. Build freedom. Build you. You didn't need luck. You didn't need wealth. You just needed consistency. And that's how you build credit, fraps. Fast.
I remember standing there, staring at the denied screen. Every bill felt heavier than the last. Life felt like it was happening around me, not to me.
I didn't even know what my credit score was, or why it mattered.
It felt unfair, like the system was rigged against me.
I typed, "How to fix bad credit" into the search bar. My fingers trembled.
A million articles, a million gurus. Where do you even begin?
Enough was enough.
I decided I wouldn't live like this anymore.
That day, I chose to start, even if I didn't know where I was going. You know what's crazy? The higher your score gets, the more you realize it was never about the number. It's about who you had to become to earn it.
I made mistakes too. Missed payments, maxed cards. I thought I could outsmart the system. So I stopped blaming. I stopped hiding. I started tracking every bill, every date, every choice.
The first time I paid off my balance in full, I didn't feel rich. I felt light, like I could finally breathe again.
I started budgeting, not because I had to fleet, but because I wanted control. And when you control your money, you control your future.
$100 saved felt bigger than any paycheck I would ever cashed. Because it wasn't just savings, Duck. It was proof that I was changing.
Every month, my score went up. Not by luck, but by small, boring, consistent wins. And boring is exactly what builds wealth. I learned that credit isn't about spending. It's about habits. The system doesn't see your lifestyle. It sees your behavior.
I said no to new clothes, new gadgets, new cards. Not because I couldn't afford them, but because I wanted.
People ask, how do you build credit fast? I tell them, by slowing down. Patience is the fastest way to get there. You know what's crazy? The higher your score gets, the more you realize it was never about the number. It's about who you had to become to earn it.
I made mistakes too. Missed payments, maxed cards. I thought I could outsmart the system, but the system doesn't forget.
So I stopped blaming. I stopped hiding. I started tracking every bill, every date, every choice.
The first time I paid off my balance in full, I didn't feel rich. I felt light, like I could finally breathe again. I started budgeting, not because I had to, but because I wanted control. And when you control your money, you control your future. $100 saved felt bigger than any paycheck I'd ever cashed. Because it wasn't just savings, it was proof that I was changing.
Every month, my score went up. Not by luck, but by small, boring, consistent wins.
Fast credit isn't built on chaos. It's built on rhythm. Pay, wait, repeat. Every cycle makes you stronger. You can't see it day by day save it, but like interest, discipline compounds. 6 months later, you're a different person. Nobody claps when you pay on time. No one cheers when you skip that new iPhone. But your future self? They're applauding every single day. There was a time when I felt like a ghost in the system. Invisible. Unrecognized. Every door seemed closed. Every opportunity just out of reach because of that single word. Denied. Worry was my constant companion. A heavy cloak I couldn't shed. Always checking. Always fearing. Credit felt like a language I didn't speak. A maze with no entrance. No clear path forward. But deep down, I knew there had to be another way. A better way. I just had to find it. So I started searching, not just for information, but for the simple, actionable truth. And then, I found it. A simple truth, hidden in plain sight. An accessible first step.
It was about a secured card. A powerful tool. A first promise to myself.
Doubt tried to creep back in, whispering, what if this doesn't work? What if it's another dead end? But this time, I chose to trust the process. I chose to act. And that choice changed everything.
The first step wasn't a giant leap. It was a single, small action.
It felt like sending a message to a system that had ignored me for so long. I'm here. I'm ready. I understood. This wasn't a handout. This was my commitment, securing my own promise. Each small payment was a brick. A tiny, insignificant brick, but a brick nonetheless. The real challenge wasn't starting. It was showing up, day after day, when nothing seemed to change. Sometimes, doubt tried to whisper again. Is this really worth it? What if this doesn't work? But this time, I had a plan. I had a purpose. And I wouldn't let those whispers win. Then, a subtle shift. A tiny, almost imperceptible whisper from the system. We see you.
It wasn't much, but it was proof. Proof that the process worked. Proof that I could do this.
And with each steady step, with each on-time payment, I wasn't just building credit. I was building a future. It's a quiet morning. You wake up, open your phone, Tess, and there it is. The number that used to make you anxious now makes you proud. The same bank that once said no just sent you a letter that says, approved. Same name, different story. That's what this journey was always about. Not luck, not shortcuts, but earning trust, brick by brick.
When they hand you the key to your first car, it's not metal you're holding. It's proof. Proof that you can be trusted.
Freedom isn't having everything. It's knowing you've earned everything you have.
You don't wake up worried anymore. You don't check your balance in fear. You just live. And that peace, that's wealth. Credit isn't about money. It's about your word profit and how you keep it. What once was chaos, bills, calls, stress sank, is now structure. Every dollar knows where to go. Every goal feels possible. And it doesn't stop with you. Your habits teach your kids. Your story inspires your friends. That's how financial...
You start showing others the way. Get a secured card, you say. Pay it off early. Be patient.